Yes, this is our culture. This is human beings. We think that happiness is coming from outside. And so worldly gain focused on my happiness now, and I want what I want when I want it, and I deserve it, and society should give me everything I want. We have very much this view, and it actually breeds a lot of misery. Yeah. You set yourself up, worldly gain. I want to be famous. I want to be rich. I want this and that. You have this whole image, set up of what you need to have and do and be in order for people to consider you successful. And we hear this from our society, what society values as success. We hear it from our family, what they value as success. And I really encourage you, think deeply about that. Don't just take on what society says. Just because a lot of people think that is worldly success, don't believe it. Look in your own heart and see what you think is valuable in your life. What will make your life meaningful? What you can do to make a positive contribution to the world. Yeah. Going around just trying to get a big job, climb up the ladder, get everything you're supposed to have. It doesn't make you happy. Okay. I mean, all you have to do is look around. Yeah. Everybody would look at Bill and Melinda Gates and wow, they must be so happy. They have so much money and they have this big, huge mansion-like thing on Lake Washington, and, they're rich and they're famous, and, they also do charity work, so everybody respects them. And then they got divorced. Yeah. So, it's like really check. Does happiness, does fulfillment the question is, what is happiness? Okay, that's one question. What is happiness? Is it this giddiness and excitedness of, oh, people are going to notice me, or I'm going to get, nice clothes, or I'm going to get a corner office, or I'm going to get, a really nice car, or I'm going to be the most, I'm going to win the gold medal at the Olympics, Is that what happiness is? That kind of feeling like that? How long does that last for? Yeah. You get your yacht, you get your second home, you meet some person who is, the love of your life, and you think you're going to be with them forever. And how many people do you see, who are still with the people they married? What really is happiness? And from a Buddhist perspective, we say happiness is what comes inside. Yeah, and it comes from having a peaceful mind. And a peaceful mind comes from reducing our self-centeredness. Yeah, giving up our clinging attachment, giving up our anger, our defensiveness. Okay. Now, often when we hear things like, giving up your attachment, then you think, oh, I'm never going to have any happiness. Or you think giving up your anger, oh, then I'll never be able to defend myself. I'm just going to be like a doormat that everybody steps on. And is Buddhism just saying every time there's controversy, all I do is just give in to the other person? No, that's not what the Buddhism is talking about. Okay, it's about transforming our mind and really thinking about what our values are, thinking about what happiness is, thinking about what fulfillment is. Yeah. And do you think happiness is one thing and fulfillment is another thing? Are they the same thing? Yeah. What makes you fulfilled? What is beneficial for the long term? Okay. And not just for yourself, because the thing is, if we only look out for what's good for ourselves and grab everything that we want, then we're going to live with a lot of very unhappy people. And because they won't have what they need because we've grabbed it all. So then is living, having wealth when other people are poor, does that bring happiness? Yeah. Does showing off what you've attained when other people don't have the opportunity to have a good education, is showing off happiness? So, really, really think about these things, especially, you're at a time in your life where you don't have a lot of commitments. So it's an excellent time to really think deeply and learn from other people, hear a lot of different views and a lot of different perspectives. But the main thing is get to know yourself and what's going on in here.